Hey BBs, it's Plastic, and today I'm back with you guys for another video. How are we all doing today? I hope we're all doing really fierce. In today's video, I want to sit down with you guys and GhoulChat and catch up with Rainbow High. I haven't talked about Rainbow High too much recently, I feel like, in my channel, because I haven't really been interested in them as much. I think I was into them, like, during, like, when Series 3, or what, Rainbow High Series 5? Is that what we're on? 4? Around 4 or 5, I don't know. The new one with like Michelle. That was the last time I was really into Rainbow High personally, because that was like the release. I was super excited about it. I think that was the last time they really captured my attention. But ever since then, I feel like we've kind of been on a downfall. I haven't been in my Rainbow High era since then. So I just want to sit down with you guys and kind of talk, because we have some new rumors and leaks, and I'm not gonna even talk about the leaks. I'm just gonna call them all rumors. I'm not gonna go too heavy in everything, but there's some things I just want to talk about with you guys, and I want to talk about how the brand's going, because I've heard the brand is going in a completely different direction in the next springtime, and I'm concerned about it as a collector, as an enjoyer, and I just want to chat with you guys, because I feel like y'all always help me with it, and obviously I want to know your thoughts in the comments below when we're done, but for now, I just want to talk about why I haven't been interested in them. So recently, we've gotten the new series that these dolls are actually available. The new, like, Rainbow Project dolls are all the original 6 cast, just in the runway looks from 2021. And then we also have, like, the color dolls, and, like, the budget ones came out, I think, of Series 3. And all these releases haven't been really interesting to me personally. I feel like every time we get a new rendition of the main 6 Rainbow characters, I'm just bored. I feel like they haven't really been relevant in a while. Like, I think the main 6 of the Rainbow High cast is so outdated and so beyond bland and boring that I don't want to buy any dolls of them. The only doll that I actually care about in the main 6 is Sunny and Jade when she's with Bella, and that's literally it. I feel like the rest of the lineup is so boring. They had so much backlash when Rainbow High first came out that it was just, mainly white cast of dolls with boring fashion, and I feel like this new series of, like, have I talked about this yet? The new series of the Rainbow Vision dolls is just kind of like reinforcing that, like, it's nothing new. I feel like Rainbow High, what got me into Rainbow High, so, when they were really heavy on my brain, was when they were innovating themselves, when they were constantly changing up the quality and changing up the designs and making the dolls more interesting than the last. And I feel like this whole summertime release, we haven't seen any improvement. We've seen great quality. Rainbow High always delivers in good quality, I think so. I want to say that they always deliver in great quality, but, like, it's always the designs that really captivate me into the dolls, because there's so much good quality on the market right now. Like, Bratz and LOL OMG dolls are great alternatives if, Rainbow High sinks and falls and whatever. Those quality on those dolls are also amazing. MGA overall has really great quality. Like, most of their dolls are super stellar and amazing. So it's not just about the quality when it comes to these dolls. It's about the design and the passion and, like, the, if they stand out on my shelf. And I think with the new releases, I haven't really been into them. I think, and, like, the Color Me dolls are just, I don't like gimmick dolls personally, so, like, I'm not super into those. And then also the show recently, like, has just been boring. Like, it's no way to put it. There's no character development with any of the new characters that we just got from Series 5. Series 5 sounds like crazy to me that we're already on that series, but there's been no development with any of those characters besides creating these little runway challenges. So if you guys haven't heard, I think there's the new series of season of Rainbow High. Is it season 4, I want to say, where the whole project it's Project Runway, where it's Shadow High versus Rainbow High. We've heard that story before, and they're competing against, like, Project Runway kind of moment where it's like America's next top model, I want to say, where they're trying to figure out the best designer in the school, and they're trying to figure out, I guess, the schools are competing against each other again, and they're, like, voting people off. But, like, the episodes are less than 10 minutes, and there's literally nothing happening in them. Like, I cannot tell you a single thing. I've been up to date with most of the episodes, and there's been nothing worth watching, to be honest. Like, the animation's cool, work, but the storyline is so bland and boring. And that was one of the things that I always complained about Rainbow High, is that the dolls, the storyline never really gave much to them. Like, I think Rainbow Vision last year was stellar. That's really, really, really when I was heavy into Rainbow High, was when Rainbow Vision was coming out, when we got to see these new these new personalities of the characters. Like, I really, really fell in love with Sabrina and Delilah. That's when I was super into Rainbow High, when we got to see these characters being brought to life with real life, like, interactions, and when the characters interacted with each other, and we saw, again, Sabrina and Delilah, like, got and had, like, a little relationship moment thing, and, like, they were fighting, like, the divas were fighting, and, like, what is it, like, the main six, like the K-pop girl, like she had a boyfriend randomly, and it was like a thing. Like, I think there was just a lot happening. That's what really, really got me into this Rainbow High world. And when I like dolls, I like the escapism of it all. So I like the show. I like when the dolls are, you know, real life things, and they can like have these relationships with each other. Especially as a Monster High fan, like I'm biggest Monster High fan ever. The one thing that I will always praise Monster High about, no matter how bad the dolls are in terms of quality, they will always have that show where the characters are fully fleshed out, and that's what I need from them. And I'm not saying that every doll line has to have fully fleshed out characters. Like, I love OMG dolls. Like, those are my BBs, and they have a personality of like a nickel. So it's like, you know. But I think OMG dolls are much stronger, and like their personalities are shown through their clothing, where Rainbow High clothes are just kind of shown through like designer aspects. So it's nothing really personal with them. Besides my normal Rainbow High complaints, I want to talk about the new rumors. I'm not going to obviously show too much about it, but we've heard some things that the new Rainbow High direction is going to be catered towards like the slime and gimmicks and like the pets and like the very much more kid-like, which is fine. Like, the dolls are playline, they're meant to be for kids. I totally understand that and respect that, but it feels like we're going backwards. And the cast that we've heard rumors about for the next year is going to be like the main six minus Poppy, and they're going to be like dolls with slime clothes, and apparently they're going to have like pets, and like they're just going to be like whatever. And I have thoughts about that. I have thoughts about us going back in time and kind of reinventing Poopsie Slime Surprise in 2024. Why are dolls coming with slime? Do kids even like care about slime anymore? I feel like dolls and slime just do not mix in the slightest bit at all. I don't understand the gimmick, to be honest. I don't really understand where the direction's going, to be honest. I wasn't sure if Rainbow Vision dolls sold poorly, that they have to kind of reinvent themselves and kind of try to compete with Poopsie Slime Surprise from 2-3 years ago. Like, it just feels like it's like out of the blue in my brain. And we've also just kind of seen like the gimmick dolls. Like, I don't understand, why are we going back in time? Like, I don't understand what's happening. I thought Rainbow High was all about the current designers, and maybe like the slime thing will be fine, and I'm just like, you know, paranoid about it. But it kind of feels like it's the end of an era when it comes to Rainbow High currently, that we're not really seeing improvement from them. And I don't understand that, to be honest. And I don't know what the main focus of MJ is going to be in the next year. I'm not sure if they're going to focus on Bratz maybe, or what the tea is, but it's just very, very concerning to see, even the dolls, again, today, like, we're not seeing the big fashion like we did even last year. Where last year, while there were so many dolls coming out and I was super overwhelmed and all this stuff, I always saw the dolls, each doll had its own individual fashion. They always had like something about them that I wanted to buy. But I feel like the whole new year of Rainbow High, there's nothing that I can really see myself fully enjoying like I did last year's products. I also don't know who is buying the junior high dolls and how we're getting more of them in 2024. Who is supporting the junior high dolls? And it's not even shade, because like they're cute, they're quality, you know, whatever, but they're $25 and they're just mini Rainbow High dolls, and they're kind of scary. Like, I mean, like, I have a couple of junior high dolls, like, they're fun, but I feel like I never see them selling out like I do like the normal size dolls. So the fact that we're getting another line of them next year is very, very interesting to me. We're also apparently getting a slime playset. Do not make me angry today. What are we doing with a slime playset in 2024? Like, again, maybe this is all gonna be fine and I'm just very dramatic, but does this not concern y'all? Like, what's happening? And like, the show's getting kind of worse. It's like very much like, cut the cameras. The thing about Rainbow High kind of delving away from new characters and really focusing on reoccurring characters, like I think they're trying to do now. I think they're trying to give us a relationship with like Ruby and Sunny and whatever. Like, I think they're trying to focus on the main six, which I don't fully, again, understand, because we have so many other prettier Rainbow High characters, so many other dolls that deserve second dolls. Like, I can, off the top of my head, I'm thinking Robin, I'm thinking Sabrina, I'm thinking Delilah. Everyone wants another Delilah doll. Literally, the original Delilah doll from like series 4 sold. I don't think she's available anymore. She's being sold crazy prices on eBay and mercarri. So I feel like there's definitely a demand for another Delilah doll. Who brings a lot more diversity to the table than like Ruby. Who is buying Ruby dolls in 2023? And like I understand cutting Poppy because who cares about Poppy? I just feel like there's so many other, like Lily. Oh my god, Lily Chang is like a reoccurring character. Would be so cool. Kaya Hart kind of got another doll, but I don't count the junior high dolls as real things. Like even like just like looking at any other character on my shelf right now, I'd rather have a doll than them than the main six. Again, and maybe I don't know what's the show's gonna happen in the next year. I don't know what like they're trying to do like Monster High when we have like a billion Frankie dolls. Like, okay, I just feel like there's so many other prettier dolls out there that are more diverse. And I think when you look at this lineup of characters, the darkest character is Sunny. Why is the darkest character in 2023? I mean, obviously this line was released in 2020, and there's no like a little bit of shade to the main cast because we didn't need this many white dolls. I just don't understand how we got this. Okay, the timeline of Rainbow High was mid white dolls, and then we got a more diverse cast, and over time we started to get more glamorous, characters of color. We got more ethnicities, and we got just more diversity and a larger skin tone range. Why are we going back in completely disregarding that and giving us more main six? With slime. Like, I don't think y'all understand. Like, I cannot wrap my head around the fact that we are getting slime dolls. Like, that's the main takeaway of this video is me screaming about slime dolls. Who wants that? The Rainbow High show isn't anything really revolutionary currently, but I feel like in the last 3 years of Rainbow High having the teasing and queer baiting of Rainbow High, Jella, wherever where am I going? These ones. These two, Rainbow, Bella and Jade, we have had 3 years of them queer baiting them, teasing them, and we have not got any sort of confirmation or any sort of updates on the Jella relationship. And it's really, really disheartening to me because MGA is the brand, I think, to step outside of the mold and do something crazy, not even crazy, it's just like something different from the other doll brands. And the fact that the only really queer characters from MGA is the Bratz, Roxy, and Nevra, and the other queer doll on the market is Frankie Stein, and I guess Cleo, and soon to be Claudine from Monster High. So Monster High is making more improvements on the queer diversity in their brand, and Rainbow High has not done anything like that. And I think that's kind of why I'm stuck with Rainbow High right now, is because we haven't seen any improvement on making a more queer and friendly environment. They haven't really done anything for that. They've literally just teased Bella for 3 years. They've made snarky comments about them. They've put them in like edits and stuff, and there's been no sort of any confirmation on that. And that's what really, really bothers me, because you have the job to change literal lives. Like, you have the job to inspire young queer kids to really understand their, differences. You have the ability to really improve on the world. I feel like dolls are, again, they can teach so much for kids. Rainbow High's main brand should be teaching love and teaching that you can be glamorous while being a diverse cast of characters. You can have these queer love stories. You can have these... Actually, I don't even know why I'm saying that, because Rainbow High has never ever been about those stories. Let's be real. Like, they've never ever been about the concept and the story, but I feel like they could be. So I'm really disappointed by the potential rebrand, soft reboot that we're seeing from them. Again, I understand having to make it more kid-friendly or whatever you're doing. It's sad when you see the Rainbow High brand, again, progress from the past couple years and really tune in on their craft. But even the Shadow High twins, like the twins, those are some of the best modern dolls ever. Like, if not the best dolls ever. Like, the craft and the quality and the designs and the inspiration behind the Shadow High twins truly changed lives, I think. But, like, it's sad to see kind of them lose their glamour and spark a little bit. And I'm hoping that it's just like a rough patch and like a flop era, and they can get back on the boat, and maybe the slime dolls are gonna be glamorous, and maybe the slime dolls are gonna be gorgeous, and maybe these rumors are not even true, and maybe they're gonna have a different cast, and they're not gonna just focus on the main six, and they're not gonna do all this stuff. But all I can do is hope right now. And again, if all else fails, I'm gonna still collect my Bratz and my Monster High and my OMG dolls. So it's not like the world's gonna explode. It's just like sad again to see the end of an era for Miss Rainbow High, and seeing how, I don't want their legacy to go down, like, poorly. I don't want them to do the Monster High G2 reboot thing where they do this thing and they lose everything, you know? And maybe they won't. Again, I don't really know what's happening. I'm just kind of saying words and just chatting with y'all, but maybe it'll be fine, and maybe I'm just dramatic and whatever. I still want that Jella confirmation though. It's been 3 years. Like, let's back it up. So yeah, I don't know. But yeah, thank you guys, I guess, for cool chatting with me today. I want to know though in the comments below though what y'all think about Rainbow High, and if you guys would like be open to the main 6 just reoccurring every single doll, or would you guys want more characters? Do you guys want what characters do y'all want to be reoccurring? Do y'all like the junior high line? I think I have so many questions for this video, and yeah, thank you guys though so much for watching and chatting with me today. It was so much fun, and I cannot wait to catch y'all though in the next one. I love you all endlessly, and I'll see you very soon. Bye. Bye, everybody.